Adebisa is an Akan term for divination. Adebisa, or divination, is the means by which Afurakani Afuraitkaitnit, Africans, black people, and Afurakani Afuraitkaitnit only, engage communication with Inyamewa and Inyame, the Abosom and Nananom Nsamanfo, our great mother and great father supreme being, the deities, and the spiritually cultivated ancestral spirits of our direct spirit-genetic blood circles. As Afurakani Afuraitkaitnit, Africans, black people, we seek to align every thought, intention, and action with divine order every moment of every day. Our culture is the divine acceptance, law, love of order, and the divine rejection, hate of disorder and its purveyors. As we function in life and find ourselves periodically veering from the path of divine order, we engage the ritual process to restore order to our lives. Afurakani Afuraitkaitnit, African ancestral religion, in essence, is defined as the ritual incorporation of divine law and the ritual restoration of divine balance. Through ritual, we incorporate those things, objects, deeds, and entities we need to incorporate in order to harmonize our thoughts, intentions, and actions with divine order. And through ritual, we reject those things, objects, deeds, and entities we need to reject in order to restore balance to our lives and thus realign ourselves with order when we make mistakes. Adebisa, divination, is key to this ritual process. We learn directly from the Abosom, Orisha, Voodoo, Ntorotu, the deities, divine spirit forces in creation, the goddesses and gods, children of the great god and great goddess Amenet and Amen, Nyamewa and Inyame. And we learn from the Nananom Nsamanfo, Egungun, Kuvito, Aku, Akutu, spiritually cultivated ancestresses and ancestors of our direct spirit-genetic blood circles, and we incorporate what we learn to align and realign ourselves with divine order consistently. When Afurakani Afuraitkaitnit, Africans, black people, were forced into the Western Hemisphere during the Umusuo Kesie, the Great Perversity, the Enslavement era, we did not lose our ancestral religion. We maintained our ancestral religious practices and passed them down intergenerationally and transcarnationally through successive reincarnations. The approach to aligning with divine order, as practiced in Afuraitkaitnit, Africa, when we left the continent, was fossilized in the bones and blood of our ancestresses and ancestors, and it is this expression of culture that we pass down in the Western Hemisphere. It is this expression that manifests within us as we restore our traditions. It is this pure tradition that is returned to us by our ancestresses and ancestors via spirit possession and spirit communication on a daily basis. This took place on the plantations as we waged war against the whites and their offspring, massacred them, freed ourselves from enslavement, and ultimately forced an end to enslavement in the Western Hemisphere. It is this pure expression of our ancestrally inherited traditions that we restore today, inclusive of our unique expressions of Adebisa, divination, born of our spirit-genetic blood circles in the West. We are restoring those systems of oracular divination retained in Hoodoo, the Akan ancestral religion in North America, Voodoo, the Ewe and Fang ancestral religion in North America, Juju, the Yoruba ancestral religion in North America, Gullah-Geechee, the Gola and Kisi ancestral religion in North America, Wanga, the Ovambo ancestral religion in North America, Ngengang and Ngengang, the Fang and Bakongo ancestral religion in North America, Gris Gris, the Bambara and Mande ancestral religion in North America, and more. Our oracular divination systems are unique expressions of Adebisa in the Western Hemisphere, are equally effective as any system maintained on the continent of Afuraitkaitnit, Africa. We are guided by the Great Mother and Great Father Supreme Being, the deities, and our spiritually cultivated ancestresses and ancestors as we interface in a unique fashion with Asase Afua, our fertile earth mother in this region of her body in the West. We therefore must bring forward those unique expressions of Adebisa, seashells, possum bones, laying hands, unique animal totems, and more that never left us. It is only these expressions of Adebisa that will fully serve us as Ojiramai, the purified nation, Afurakani, Afuraitkaitnit, Africans, black people in the Western Hemisphere. Amarukafo, America, the West, the land of the setting sun. Amarukafo, Afurakani, Afuraitkaitnit, African black people in America. Amarukafo Adebisa Adwumadi, African American Ancestral Divination Project, a documentary of this restoration movement. Amarukafo Adebisa Adwumadi is a component of Etchisai, Afurakani Afuraitkaitnit, African Ancestral Religious Reversion.